So here are our 2 dozen thumbprint cookies. Looking good. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 dozen thumbprint cookies. They are soft on the outside, but the bottom is nice and brown. So delicious. Hope you will make these for your friends and family. Hello and welcome back to Dorothy's Kitchen. Today is day 2 in our 12 days of Christmas recipes, and I hope you will follow along for all of them. But today we have a really good recipe for you. We are going to be making our favorite cookie recipe at this time of the year, and that is thumbprint cookies. So today is 12 dozen, not 12 dozen, 12 or 2 dozen thumbprint cookies. 2 dozen thumbprint cookies made with my mom's strawberry jam. This is our favorite jam, at least my favorite jam. My mom makes this for us every year. Strawberry jam is the best, I think, in thumbprint cookies. And this is a really old recipe. It comes from a church group's recipe book, and I hope you will follow along with all our 12 days of Christmas, but this is going to be a good one. These are so soft, so chewy. So I'll zoom you in and show you all the steps. So let's jump right into it. Here we go. We're going to start with 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar. So I have seen recently a lot of people making their own brown sugar. It's just white sugar mixed with molasses. So if you can't find any brown sugar, you could make your own out of white sugar. Okay, to that, what I'm going to do is add margarine. Now you can use butter. I have tried that, but today I am using Becel. And this is made with olive oil, so hopefully a bit of a healthier choice. I just find there's not really a substitute to make it so soft. If you don't use margarine, the cookies are going to be a bit more firm. We prefer a really soft, chewy thumbprint cookie, and that's why I choose to use this Becel with olive oil. It makes a big difference. Between the butter and the sugar together here, just until they're incorporated. So once these are nicely mixed, I will add in my egg. It's just 1 egg, and we'll pop that guy right in there. Make a nice creamy mixture. So the next item is actually boiling water or boiled water. 1/2 cup of boiled water. So 1 teaspoon of baking soda. It is 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And I'll give those all a little mix to incorporate them. So I will add my first cup here. Cup number 2. I'm just using all-purpose unbleached flour. Doesn't that look creamy and delicious? Okay, let's scrape down the sides. We'll slowly add the last cup. I'll probably do about half of it, and then I might turn it out onto my board here. Okay, so once my dough is about this consistency, I am going to put it out onto my lightly floured surface and just work a little bit more flour into it. Oh, maybe 1/2 cup more, we'll see. So I'll lightly flour this. And I'll turn out my dough. Basically, I'm going to add a little bit more flour until it's not super sticky. I'll just add a little bit more flour. Okay, so I'll show you a little closer. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we'll start to form this into some balls now. So the first step that I do is I try to get all the balls approximately the same size. I use the 1 tablespoon measure, and I just roll that into a ball about like that, And that's the size that I make for my thumbprint cookies. But you can really make them any size you want. But I find this is about good for my kids. I don't want them to be too large. But you can definitely make them smaller. Okay, so I have my 24 cookies all rolled out here, and I'm going to start doing the thumbprint. I literally just push my thumb into the center and make a nice little print. And once I have the whole tray done, I go back and I fill it with my strawberry jam. You could use any kind of jam. Blackberry is also really good. That's another one of our faves. You could also use, peach jam, whatever you like, whatever floats your boat, as they say. So I don't fill them super full. I use one of my kids' little spoons here, probably around a little less than a tablespoon, because I don't want it to run out all over the tray. If you fill them too full, or your thumbprint is not indented enough, it will run out, which is fine, but just aesthetically not as great. So I'm just going to fill all of these, and then we're going to pop these in the oven. So these are going to go in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your oven. You don't want them to be overcooked. You want them to be really soft. At least that's how we like them, but of course you cook them how you like. And once these are all filled up, I will pop these in the oven and show you what they look like. The oven here. Looks like one of them got spilled over. So there's a tip. You have to make sure that you don't overfill them, because they will bleed over the sides a little bit. These guys all look good. They're very soft. Thanks for watching How to Make Thumbprint Cookies. Be sure to follow along on our 12 days of Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you and your family.